Welcome back to another training module inside of the world-class sales training platform. And I want you to write this down, okay? This is under the subject of rapport right now. Under our NRS rapport, I want you to write this down. My 90-10 formula. Write this down. My 90-10% formula. My 90-10% formula. What does that indicate? That indicates this. 90% of somebody saying yes to you, your business, your offer, your service, your opportunity, regardless of what you sell, a plan, a home, you're in network marketing, direct sales, B2B sales, 90% of somebody literally saying yes to you, okay? Throw away everything that you're gonna learn about your product in other modules. Is the person either liking you, they're either like you, or they will either wanna be like you. 10% is the product. Let me say that again. 90% of somebody saying yes to your business is if they like you, if they're like you, or if they want to be like you. Face it. You know how many salespeople come up to me and they say, Daniel, the person didn't buy from me because they just didn't have the money, and they come to my door. I said, oh, nice. Did the person like you? And they say, oh, yeah, I guess. Whoa, hold up. Wait. You said, what was the objection? Oh, they said they need to speak to their spouse. Hey, by the way, Bob, did the person even like you? Yeah, of course. How is somebody gonna buy from somebody, exchange one of their most, tightest resources, which is money, to a salesperson that they just met if they don't even like the individual? You never ask yourself the question, did the person even like me? You never seen that if you were a process of engagement, like from every level, whether it's unconscious or consciously, you've never asked yourself the question, does the person even like me? I want you guys to write that down right now. Like number one, like the first one, every conversation that you had with another individual today, ask yourself the question, did the person even like me? Would I even like me inside of that sales situation? Because that is sales at the end of the day. Don't expect people to buy from you, okay? If they don't like you, if they're not like you, or if they don't want to be like you. And by the way, I would have all these three things down prior to even thinking about your product. Think of how you can master, and we'll go deeper in every single module throughout this world-class sales training. But I want you guys to think of one thing right now. How can you get the person to like you? How can you get them to be like you? And how can you get them to want to be like you? Because if I can get all three, I can get your attention. Sales is freaking easy. Like imagine, guys, imagine one day you're going in for a sale. And I'm going to give you at a physical level right now. Imagine one day you're going for a sale, you're yapping about your business and your product. And you didn't freaking wear deodorant. And now towards the end of the conversation, you're trying to talk and they're like, oh my God, I wish I could just buy this person some Dove deodorant or something. They need freaking deodorant. And you didn't think you closed a deal because they didn't have money. All they could think of, number one, they were distracted. Number two, they're like, how does I don't like this person. Why does this person smell? They were distracted and they didn't like you. You think it was because of, the fact that they didn't have the money. They couldn't even think they didn't even like you. You're trying to sell them your business. They're trying to sell you deodorant. The person didn't even like you. So on a physical format, let's look at liking for a second, right? Let's look at them liking you. Well, I just think this. You can't, from a physical level, number one, you can't not like somebody that on a body language level, that is somebody that is smiling. Number one, if I'm in a sales situation, this is the number one thing that people don't practice inside of sales, the art of the smile. The art of the smile. So I'm saying 90% of somebody saying yes to you is if they like you, if they're like you, if they want to be like you. Well, now, if I want to get my prospect right away, because remember what I said, rapport, okay? It doesn't have to take you 30 minutes. If I want to get them right away, number one, it's mastering the art of the smile. They've never taught us this inside of school. Some of us, number one, never work on it. Some of us, number two, never enhance it. Work on it, number one, like perfect your smile, number one. Number two, like we never go inside of the mirror and learn how to smile. Nobody has ever taught us, hey, how's it going? Learn how to genuinely smile, like genuinely be interested. Like the smile is coming from your heart, number one, like learn how to genuinely smile. Why? Because nobody can be combative with another individual that is smiling with them. It's physically impossible. You could cut somebody off in the road, and if you put your hands up, like my mother, and you guys know the story, she's a horrible driver, but the moment somebody pulls beside her and they want to attack her and they're completely out of frequency and completely out of rapport, the moment mother goes like, I'm so sorry, and she has a smile, smiling. You guys know it works for objections, but it also works in the opening of rapport. You can't be combative with somebody to master the art of the smile. Now, I'm gonna give you two things, and I think this is super important. Nobody talks about this inside of business. Number one, smile with your eyes. You wanna have a good smile? Learn how to incorporate your eyes into the smile. See, my eyes are coming in. That's why I got some wrinkles here, okay? Shouldn't have wrinkles yet, but I got the wrinkles because smile. Just don't smile like this. Smile with the eyes. Get your eyes involved. Smile with your eyes. Get your eyes involved, number one. Number two, enhance your smile. Now, I'm not saying go out there and go buy, you don't have to go buy veneers and go spend $25,000 on your teeth. But I do know one thing, that if you're gonna smile and you know that is the first form of somebody judging you, okay? That's the first thing. I just said, somebody literally wanted to tell my mother F and get out of the car. I'm not even saying a stranger that's kind that wants to get on on your product or your platform. Somebody, and she can flip the complete opposite by just giving a smile. Now, if you're going to smile, number one, you practice it. Number two, you enhance it. And what enhancing means this, guys, I don't have fake teeth. I don't have veneers, okay? Shout out to the people that do, okay? If you can afford them and there's nothing you can do about your smile, go grab them. Guys, we're in the 21st century. You can go grab some teeth, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. Much more important, by the way, that's an investment inside of your business, because I just said people do business with people they like, they're like, or they want to be like. Go grab a pair. Go grab a pair of veneers. But right now, if you're somebody like me and you don't have to grab veneers. I don't know. You don't have to get veneers. Your teeth aren't out of place and out of whack or whatever the case is, and God bless you with a nice pair of teeth. Hey, at least the minimal you could do. Brush always brush. Okay, get a whitening here and there. Get a whitening. Go to your dentist. Get a whitening done. Get a cleaning done. Remove the plaque. Brush after every meal. If you smoke, brush after every cigarette. If you drink coffee, brush after every coffee. Get some whitening toothpaste. Do something. Keep your teeth clean, okay? Get your calcium in, okay? Drink a lot of water. Make sure your teeth are clean. Make sure they're flossed. The least thing you could do is just keep your teeth clean, okay? That's it. Guys, I drink 3, sometimes 4 espressos or coffee per day, but I'm always brushing after coffee. Why? Because I know the number one thing is get people to smile, okay? Get people to smile back for me and get them to like me. Number one, get them to like me on a physical level is just the smile. But I want to go a level deeper right now. How about on a subconscious level to tick off the first one right here, which is like, right? Because imagine it's like 33%, 33%, 33%. I'm going to give you guys another tip. We're going all in here. Go deep versus going wide. I want you to write this down. There's a difference between deep communication versus wide communication. Okay, maybe you guys can write this down. There's a difference between deep communication versus wide communication. This is now gonna get somebody to like you at a subconscious level. They're not even gonna know. And sometimes the moment people start to feel like they like you, they're like you and they wanna be like you, that's where the sale starts taking place. Why? Because now you're actually a trusted advisor inside a business. So how do you go deep versus wide inside a business? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an example right now. Deep communication. Actually, let's go with wide first. Watch wide communication. Hey, by the way, so, where are you from? Oh, nice. I'm from Kansas City. Imagine you're on a date. Where are you from? I'm from Kansas. Nice. So what do you do out here in Kentucky? Oh, I'm going to school here. Nice. So do you have family out here? Wide communication. It's a question completely unrelated to the last question that you just freaking asked. And by the way, the indicator of somebody inside a wide communication that never builds rapport using the NRS is that they're seeking to reply and they're not seeking to understand. Can you guys write that down for a second? Anybody that is building, okay, wide communication, they're always seeking to reply and they're not seeking to understand, and that builds wide communication, which, by the way, all it does, okay, when we talk about no resistance sales, it heightens the resistance. It heightens the resistance. Why? If anybody's been on a date and you start, this sounds like an interview process. You're asking a question completely unrelated to the last question, which we'll get inside of presenting. What does deep communication look like? What does deep communication look like? Because once I get inside of deep communication, there's going to be the subconscious thought of that person saying inside of their head, there's something about this person that I just like. It's when you ask a question and you're seeking to understand and you're not seeking to reply. So you ask, hey, So what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm in makeup. Makeup? Like, what do you mean? Do you like freelance makeup? Do you work at a like Sephora? Like, I kind of just want to better understand. Oh no, like I work at Sephora. Oh, like, or I work freelancing. So like, how the heck do you get your clients? I'm not asking where the heck you live. I'm going a little bit deeper. And especially when I find the twinkle in their eye and they're a little bit excited, I'm going deep instead of going wide. Because the moment I go deep with something that they're passionate about, they're like talking about, that's deep communication instead of going wide communication. I'm asking a question that is completely related to the person's response. Obviously, there's a time to jump, but you just don't ask questions to ask questions. You ask questions to seek to understand and not seek to reply. I want you guys to write that down. Now, let's keep going here, okay? So I said 90% is if they like you, if they're like you, or if they want to be like you. 10% of making a sale is the actual product within itself. 10% is the actual product within itself. Alike, what does that mean? Hey, we're alike each other, right? That's why I said common ground is just a component of rapport. So how would you build, guys, I can build common ground with somebody that doesn't even speak freaking English. One day I was in Italy, okay? This was like 3 years ago. I'm in a meat market and I'm about to go speak on stage in the next 6 hours. And I'm going to buy meat because we had this retreat that we were doing. We're going to go cook some meat. And I'm in this meat market in Italy. And my Italian is not the best. I'm there buying meat. I go to the meat market. I look to the person left and right, to the person right of me. It was an older lady. I say, ma, soldi de carni troppo, troppo, troppo. And she says, I know, huh? I said, the price of meat is more. It didn't even it was so broken. But guess what? She agreed right away. I know you could talk about prices, oh, they're expensive. Boom, that person agreed right away. She's like, I know, boom, I'm in rapport. There's something about this person that I like. Oh, they had agreed on a topic that I agree on. Pumping gas, I can build rapport with somebody 3 gas pumps away. Geez, man, we're gonna have to start taking out a mortgage if they keep jacking up the gas prices like this. I'm gonna have to freaking sell my car. I'm gonna have to buy a Vespa if it. Yeah, man, I know. I don't even know the guy. We can already be in common ground. There's something about this person where we're just alike each other. Number one, there's something about this person that I like. I don't know what it is, right? Like when you go deep with this person, there's something about this person that I just like. Number two, that's how you find common ground with an individual, right? I just gave you one, alike. The third one is be like, which we're about to talk about in the next training session. They either want to like you, they want to be like you, or they want to be like you. People listen to people that they like, that they're alike, or they want to be like. People will buy from people that they like, that they're like, and that they want to be like. That they want to be like. So you have to ask yourself your question, why would your prospect want to be like you? Why would they want to be led by somebody like you? Like they want to commit to somebody that is more committed than the actual self inside of their business, inside of their life. So I just want to ask you the question, when you're off a call, do you feel like your prospect actually wants to be like you? Whatever you sell, do you feel like your prospect actually wants to be like you? Guys, I'm saying that these 3 things are the most important thing, regardless of your product. It's like, alike you, or actually want to be like you. You guys are watching me right now. I have your attention right now because either I have one of those 3 knocked off or you get off this call, or maybe I have all 3. Maybe you like me. Maybe I got some jokes. I actually like this guy. Maybe we have some similarities, like we're like each other. Or maybe you're like, one day I want to be like Daniel G. That's why I'm going to listen to him. Which, by the way, is usually the highest level of posture. So you would actually lead into me a lot more. So even if I don't have like and a like down, but people want to be like me, they might not even like themselves right now. So we don't even have points of commonality. But they want to be like me, that usually has a highest level of posture, and you would lean into the conversation and talk to me a little bit more. Because remember, rapport, it's a process of engagement. I need you to talk, I talk. You talk, I talk. You talk, I talk. Go listen to this module one more time, and I'll see you guys in the next module.